that poor young woman struggled with drugs, and we lost her at such a young age. But what an amazing talent! My God,
You told the story about the movie The Bodyguard, too,
Yeah.
where they were going to only put one
One
song
song.
in there, and
and Kevin Costner finally said, "We need some more music in this film," and he got his wish.
Yep.
All kinds of great backstories on things that everybody knows and many of you experienced
the
in the
soundtrack.
soundtrack of
our-
your life.
Yeah, exactly. It's worth your time.
You know that we have jibber jabbered all the way to 6:30. That's pretty good jibber jabber pace.
Say what?
This morning will go by quickly. Before we get to our first traffic update with the beloved Skipper, market up a little over 200 in the Dow. Good early sign for the day. Whatever happens today, Brett McDonald analyzes and explains how it impacts you and your money. He's with Invista Advisors, an incredible team of people out there on Vaughan Road with a building that has a New York energy in it. I've had a lot of calls from people who have been, well, in part sparked by the Elon IPO and so forth. That's what he's there for, to answer those questions. 3870094. Brett McDonald and his incredible team at Invista Advisors. Here is our traffic advisor. News next, then the timeline.
Well, it is Monday morning, and we are seeing a lot of folks already up and out on the roads. Light to moderate traffic around the area. We did have the report of a structure fire earlier, 3400 block Carter Hill Road, somewhere in the vicinity of Danley Elementary and the Midtown YMCA. No other information on that so far, but please use caution if you're in the area. We will keep you updated. Davis Door and Sash is your trusted source for quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit DavisDoorandSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up, Wendell Traffic Company Skywide's traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
1819 News.
U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville wants to see some people in government be put behind bars. Tuberville was on Real America's Voice after the Director for National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, released more information about the lies and cover-up coming from Anthony Fauci during the COVID-19 crisis.
You know, we've got people in prison that did 10 to 20% of what these people have done to our country. They broke the law. They thought they're above the law, but they're not. And you said Anthony Fauci. I'm on the Help Committee here in the Senate. I went through every one of those hearings and listened to Anthony Fauci lie to the American people for basically a year and a half, 2 years. And he should be in prison. Look at the thousands of people that he actually let die because of his lies on a state level. So let's go after him on the state level. You can't get a pardon for that. He's a crook. Obama's a crook. All these people broke the law. Let's put them in jail.
I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
The news cycle can be overwhelming, to say the least. Andrea Tice cuts through all the noise with the Daily Detail from 1819 News, Alabama and national news in just 10 to 15 minutes. What you need to know before you start your day. Find the Daily Detail wherever you get your podcast.
A single vehicle crash in Calhoun County has claimed the life of a state champion wrestler. 16-year-old Jeremy Lambert was killed when his SUV that he was driving struck an embankment and then overturned. Lambert was not wearing a seatbelt at the time and was ejected from that vehicle. He was taken to a hospital near Ohatchee. Gulf Shore City leadership has made changes to the beach parking rates as well as the times of usage. This is being done in order to address long-term parking issues and to improve the parking turnover in high-demand areas. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Hardwood, tile, carpet, flooring tools, and installation supplies. Find it all at Budget Floors and More in Montgomery. Big selection, contractor pricing, and personal service you won't find at the big boxes. Across from Publix in Del Reyta and online at budgetfloorsmgm.com.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. 5 reasons to get a home inspection before you close on a home. Homeowners buying their first home or their 10th home still need a home inspection performed. First, you will find out firsthand the true condition of the home. the age and state of the heating and air, the roof, electrical, and plumbing as of the date of inspection. Second, it may give you the ability to renegotiate repairs that the seller will end up paying for before closing. Third, if the results show that the repairs would be too costly, then you can opt out of the contract without losing your earnest money. Fourth, the age and state of the systems will indicate what shape the rest of the house might be in and give you the option to opt out of the transaction or renegotiate terms. Fifth, knowing what needs to be done to the house will allow you the opportunity to update the home properly to your taste. For a list of the best home inspectors in the area, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group at 334-221-2883 or 551-0225. The Goodson Group.
Behind every clean lobby, every polished boardroom, every safe, spotless workplace, there's Janie King Franchise Center who takes pride in making it happen. These are your neighbors, people who live here, work here, and care about the businesses that shape our community. They show up, they follow through, and they make sure your facility is ready for the day, every day. That's why companies across the community trust Janie King as their local cleaning partner. Visit JanieKingCleans.com today.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Can't afford a family vacation this summer? Think again. Introducing a travel destination everyone can afford. Backyard Funland. Conveniently located behind your house, Backyard Funland features tons of activities for the kids. Enjoy hide and seek in the enchanted forest of dead plants. Who knew turning off the sprinklers to save money on water could be so exciting? Put the pedal to the metal with Mom's rusty exercise bike. Are you fast enough to outrun tetanus? Enjoy a cool drink from the garden hose. Doctors advise against it, but I did it, and I'm fine. Backyard Funland also has treats for parents, like the ice chest full of tasty beverages at Michelob Ultraland. And stop by Lounge Chair Springs to just kick back, relax, and enjoy the view of the power lines. Backyard Funland, an affordable vacation for all.
I booked a weekend there. It is 6:36 with the timeline for June the 29th. Here's your host, Rich Thomas.
It is June the 29th. Oh, you just said that. It's 180 days into the year with 185 days left. How about that stuff? National Darts Day. You know, I've got a dartboard, but I don't think I currently have any. I need to get some darts. It's National Camera Day. Remember when we used to have cameras? Some professionals still do, but of course our phones have now become our cameras. National Waffle Iron Day. Okay. You mentioned earlier in this hour National Lasagna Day. Haven't had lasagna in a long time. It's National Hug Holiday. Hug someone today. International Day of the Tropics. I realized that when I went to Punta Cana last month, that was the lowest latitude I've ever been to. 18 degrees north latitude. How about that? And it's International Mud Day. So go roll in some mud today.
Posting your blog, I want you to look what I'm doing.
Okay.
So you can see how clever I am.
What were you going to say? Some Sweet Dome, Alabama. I've got a heat dome as a graphic, and he said Sweet Dome, Alabama. Okay.
You like?
Yeah. In 1613, took a little trip. Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in London burns down during a performance of Henry VIII. You know, they used to have actual, instead of course, there were no lights. They were just candles out there on the foot of the stage. On this date in 1956, Elvis appeared on the Steve Allen Variety Show dressed in a tux. Elvis was forced to sing Hound Dog to a basset hound sitting on a stool. What an embarrassment. But that's the way it was. 1963, first song written by John Lennon from Paul McCartney made it to the Hot 100, From Me to You, performed by Del Shannon. Yeah. 59 years ago today, 1967, Rolling Stone Keith Richard found guilty of allowing his house to be used for the illegal smoking of cannabis. Cannabis. He was sentenced to 1 year in jail and $850 fine. Mick Jagger was also fined $170, given 3-month jail on drug charges. Jagger and Richards were both released the following day, however. So now our song of the day, Songs of Summer series, some of the great songs of all time. Let's relive a smash hit from the summer of 1977. The Miller Band from San Francisco, the blockbuster LP Book of Dreams. Priority boarding now for that big jet airliner. That's the album version, so I would have talked about perfect, which is single. The album version. We're cool.
We only played the album. How would you know?
Now, an hour later, here comes the main vocals in just a moment right here.
Leaving home on the road, I've been down before. Riding along on this big jet plane, I've been thinking about my home. The light seems so far away, and I feel like it's all done. Somebody's trying to make me stay, you know I got to be moving on. Oh, take a don't carry me too far away. Oh, they gonna try because it's here. You
never seen Stephen concert. He's a thrill to watch. I saw him at Oak Mountain Amphitheater, and there started to be a thunderstorm. In fact, somebody died by being hit by lightning. Anyway, he was allowed to leave the concert, but one of the promoters said, look out there. And he saw that nobody had left. So he told everybody on tour, if you ever play, what's the little town in Alabama where that Oak Mountain Amphitheater is? Anyway, he says that's a great venue. 1967, Jane Mansfield killed when the car she was riding in slammed into the back of a semi-trailer truck. Happened on I-10 near Biloxi. She was only 34. Jane's daughter and 2 sons were in the back seat of the car, but they escaped with only minor injuries. Jane's daughter on Law & Order SVU, she was only just a memory of the accident. What?
She was only 3. She has no memory of the accident. Yeah, but that was Mariska Hargitay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 1972, Supreme Court strikes down the death penalty. 5-4, capital punishment is currently employed at the state and federal level. It's unconstitutional, though. 1974, Sundown by Gordon Lightfoot peaks at number 1. I love the line, sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Very prolific. We lost Gordon last year. 78, Hogan's Hero star Bob Crane found bludgeoned to death.
Wow.
With a camera tripod. Scottsdale, Arizona. He was only 49.
He was making adult films when that happened.
In the porno business.
He was in bed with some bad people. I mean, I
know what you mean. 1990, a major league record was set. 2 no-hitters pitched on the same night.
Cool.
2 different pitchers, 2 different leagues. The American League's Dave Stewart and LA's Fernando Valenzuela.
And of course, Valenzuela's got most of the attention because he was just so incredibly hot that year.
Yeah, he was. Also large. 1998, George Harrison announced that he had been receiving radiation treatment for throat cancer caused by smoking. George died 3 years later on November 29, 2001. He was only 58. 2003 Academy Award-winning actress Katharine Hepburn, she died at the age of 96 on this date. 2005, Ben Affleck married pregnant Jennifer Garner in the Caribbean. She gave birth 5 months later. 2007, the first iPhone went on sale. It only had 4 gigabytes of storage and a 3.5-inch screen. It cost $499.
How many gigabytes does one of these things have now?
Terabytes.
Terabytes, yeah.
It goes all the way to a terabyte. Yeah.
I don't know the difference between one byte and another.
A terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes.
Oh,
and this was 4 gigabytes. Wow, what a difference. Birthdays. Yesterday, Mel Brooks turned 100 years old. Former SNL Weekend Update co-anchor Colin Jost is 44 today. Dan Dierdorf is 77. Fred Gandy, who was gopher on the Love Boat, and then he served 4 terms in the U.S. House of Representatives, is 78 today. Richard Lewis, who is not only a stand-up comedian, but he's also Larry's bud on Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's 79 today.
He's dead.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
And you left out the part on how he was a regular sidekick on the Greg Goodell show in Miami in the 80s.
That's right. All right, what about Gary Busey? He's still alive. You want to take a stab at his age?
82.
As a matter of fact, you are correct. He is 82 today. Today is the full strawberry moon, officially full at 6:56 p.m. tonight. Moonrise here is at 8:08 p.m. This is the last day of June. The U.S. World Cup game against Bosnia-Herzegovina is Wednesday night at 6 p.m. We're 5 days to the 4th of July, our 250th birthday, 69 days to college football, 151 days till Thanksgiving, and Christmas now 183 days away. That is your timeline.
Before we get to the ultra hot forecast for the week ahead, if you're traveling at some point this week, I think this week and next week you're going to see people coming and going for long summer vacations. You still have time to get your car to one of Don Duncan's locations, get the preventive maintenance routine, have them accurately assess your brakes, tires, check all the fluids, make sure there's no leaks, run the full diagnostics. They will never hit you with a repair that you don't need. They may suggest a repair, if not immediately. They may say you'll need new tires or your back brakes should be replaced in another 10,000 miles, whatever. They'll try to keep you ahead of the curve, so if you do have an expense coming up, like replacing tires, whatever, you have time to prepare for that. But they'll never tell you your car needs something that it absolutely doesn't. The idea is to get you to and from your destination without requiring a tow truck. 4 great locations to serve you. Mine, generally, I've been to all of them. They're all great. But Doug Mitchell and his team on Bell Road, just north of Vaughan, they're awesome. Downtown at 408 Madison, perfect if you work for the government. And you also have Don Duncan high atop Mount Duncan in Millbrook. That's the big hill behind the McDonald's on Highway 14. The wafting aroma of McMuffins leads right up to the top. And then also in Millbrook on Cusada. Can't go wrong with either location. Please heed my advice. Before you leave, get your car to one of their places. They'll get you in and out, get you done. Just leave with the confidence your car has been checked out by the best. Look for Don Duncan All American Auto and Tire on Facebook and join the VIP Club. Earn yourself a free service.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Earnest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Earnest, 334-279-7431. Earnest Financial, LLC.
It's humid out there right now with 100% relative humidity. I would say that's humid, sure. And our forecast for today, heat advisory in effect today and tomorrow. Sunny, very hot, with a high temperature up to about 97 today and tomorrow. That's the actual thermometer reading. The heat index, 105 to 110 both days. Low tonight, 77. And rain chances under 20% today, a little bit better. We'll say maybe closer to 40% tomorrow. But Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, triple-digit heat indices each day with highs around 96, mid-70s at night. Rain chances 20% or less each day, a little higher on the 4th of July, Saturday. Right now this morning with 100% humidity. Clear skies, calm winds. It's 72 at 648.
Big dreams for your home on a tight budget? AFE's $26.26 as you covered. Unlock your home's equity with just $26 in closing costs. No fees, no headaches. Visit your local ASE branch today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 420259.
Skipper's got traffic. Salem Radio Network News, then today's cheap and trash.
Well, on this Monday morning, we're seeing a lot of folks up and out already on the roads, Montgomery, Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka, and we've got a couple of minor things here in Montgomery. One along East Boulevard, a minor accident there. Just use caution if you're out and about. Nothing really to slow you down at the moment that we're aware of. We're going to keep you updated when accidents happen. If you have less than perfect credit, McKenna Nissan may have just the plan for you. Talk to David Martin. He'll do everything possible to have you driving today. McKenna Nissan, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up with the J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. Wildfires raging along the Colorado-Utah border, prompting evacuations and have turned deadly. 3 firefighters killed. The blistering heat that's been baking the Southwest is on the move, taking hold of the eastern part of the country this week. Parts of Kentucky and Tennessee have seen deadly flooding. More rain is falling. The death toll from the twin earthquakes in Venezuela has risen to more than 1,400 as search and recovery crews continue their work. Following the latest exchange of fire between the U.S. and Iran, there are reports that talks between the two sides could resume as soon as tomorrow. Supreme Court expected to rule this week on birthright citizenship, the practice of automatically granting citizenship to just about everyone born on U.S. soil. Watching Wall Street, Dow futures 157 points higher, NASDAQ futures up 309. This is SRN News.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-555-2085. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-555-2085. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-555-2085. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-555-2085 or biglou.com.
Tired of spending your weekends fighting weeds, patchy grass, and a mower that never starts? Mosley Lawn Pros is the solution. They handle residential and commercial lawn maintenance, landscaping, cleanups, and property care so you don't have to. They show up on time, do the job right, and leave your lawn looking sharp every time. Stop stressing over your yard and start loving it. When it comes to your lawn, call the crew your neighbors and local businesses trust. One call, one crew, problem solved. Mosley Lawn Pros, built on hard work, driven by quality. Find them today on Facebook or Google.
Pizza Perfect is carrying over the $10 buffet for July. They also have the perfect deal to feed your family tonight. Order any large pizza and get an order of boneless wings free. Pizza Perfect is known for their all-you-can-eat buffet, including pizza, spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink, and it's only $10 in July. Available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Buy any large pizza, get an order of boneless wings on the house at Pizza Perfect, Coliseum Boulevard, Eastbrook, pickup and delivery. Pizza Perfect is closed this week for vacation.
This is Matt Woodham with Woodham Southside Firestone. As a businessman, you need to watch your advertising dollar. We've been using Blue Water Broadcasting for many years. Blue Water Broadcasting is the biggest bang for your buck. Blue Water Broadcasting and Woodham Southside Firestone, great combination.
Blue Water Broadcasting is the #1 most listened to radio group in the River region. Find out how to put this reach to work for your business. Call us to find out how we can help. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
There's no business in show business to live events we can't go. Movie theaters won't open.
Time for today's Cheap and Trashy Celebrity Gossip and Showbiz Report. I'm your Cheap and Trashy anchor, Greg Boudel. Dark Shadows is going to be a new animated series. Is that still
Dark Shadows, like from the 60s on the afternoon on one of the networks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wasn't that the show that featured a real vampire?
Yeah.
Like him?
That was your first word to me this morning on text.
Sometimes that's all I can say. Is this a preview here? Let's give this a listen. Oh, it's the theme. This was actually a top 40 hit.
Really?
In 1969. That's how far back this goes.
What does it hit? Or is it just this the entire time?
Oh, I know what it was. This is like background music. I should save this, actually. The theme from Dark Shadows was a... give me a minute to find this.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, a very informal show. Jay will give you a sneak preview of Random Check.
Oh, random facts. Hey, give you a sneak preview of random facts. We got random facts coming up. We're going to talk about a random fact that I moved from last week because Rich wasn't here, and I wanted him to hear it, so we got something for him coming up. Got a random fact about the Swedish Navy. Have you found it yet?
What a tease.
Well, that sounds a lot like what I just played.
It does.
There was something that was it was kind of like a very old sounding song. Oh, let's try this. It's Quentin's theme. This was a hit.
In what year?
59.
18? 17?
I played it on my harpsichord.
This is it? Is this the whole thing?
Well, it builds up.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Does it get better?
I'll get to the... It was good for roller skating slow.
Face hates it.
It's only a minute and 40 seconds long, but it was a hit. You were around.
Yeah, but I don't remember it being a hit. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
It was BJ.
It was very much BJ.
What was the highest position Quentin's theme reached on the Billboard Hot 100?
Here's what I found.
I found this on the web.
All right. We're getting these little debates here. Somebody has to be right. That's the whole story of the thing. It reached number 13 on August 2nd, 1969 on the Billboard Top 40. That's pretty impressive. And particularly that year because Top 40 was loaded with monster hits, songs that barely made the top 20 that would have been top 10.
It's one of my favorite years in music.
It is mine, without question. And let me just add this, okay? Top 40. We saw a little bit of this in the Clive Davis documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Top 40 was the ultimate melting pot. You had R&B, rock, songs like that. You'd call that a novelty song, I suppose. But it was so organically diverse. And I asked the question last night because part of Clive Davis's history included Earth, Wind, and Fire and some Gambling House, some other great R&B groups.
Yeah.
Why did they stop making that kind of music?
Mm-hmm. Good point.
I just don't understand. I went to so many great concerts that were not just integrated, but just diverse and fun. Everybody got along. It was the thing that brought everybody together, and somehow we couldn't have that. So it went away for some reason. There's an heirloom in your future.
Okay.
I just put it that way. Hey, Henry Mancini and his orchestra with the Baby Elephant Walk. You know, I went out with his daughter.
Yeah.
You heard that Layman story?
Yeah.
What else do we have in the cheap and trashy?
I don't know.
Significant that Disclosure Day, much anticipated Steven Spielberg movie, has yet to break $100 million domestically.
Wow. But I'm sorry. Again, I say I can't sit through a 2-hour and 55-minute movie anyway.
With the when it gets to streaming, I think, set up lots of snacks, plan on taking breaks. There's parts of the movie that will make you laugh for all the wrong reasons.
Huh.
And, if you just want an immediate 13-minute take,
Yeah.
watch The Critical Drinker on YouTube and watch his teardown of the movie. It's
Really? He didn't like it.
I think he was right. And at the end, he says, I think Steven Spielberg should give it a rest now. But he is such an entertaining reviewer, and it's hard to argue with the premises he establishes. You mentioned Mel Brooks turning 100 yesterday. Entertainment Weekly celebrated by naming his most essential films in order. Number one, what do you think is number one?
Well, I am sending you.
I feel like it would be Blazing Saddles, but.
Well, that was number two.
That was number two. So number one, or like film. Is it all his films?
Mm-hmm.
God.
But do you see what I just sent you? The American Film Institute's updated.
They named that number one in honor
List.
of him, yeah.
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles, as the funniest film. Not necessarily the best of his, but the funniest of his for AFI. So Blazing Saddles is number two. I can't say that it would be Spaceballs.
That's number five.
Yeah, it can't be Spaceballs.
No.
High Anxiety, maybe?
That's number four.
Okay. History of the World? That can't be in there.
No.
I am Paul Bruch.
Oh, yeah, Young
Oh, yeah.
Frankenstein.
That's number
That's
number
my
three.
Oh, that's number three?
So you still haven't named the number one Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
You're kidding me. That's wrong that it's number three.
How about The Producers?
That's right.
That's
yeah.
number one.
Okay, that's all right, but I don't put it higher than Young Frankenstein. I'm sorry. Or Blazing Saddles. I just don't.
Taylor Swift has lined up some of the talent that's going to perform at her very intimate Madison Square Garden wedding.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks and Tim McGraw will play together.
Did you get
Repeating.
Did you get your invite again? Yet?
No, a little slow here. Michael J. Fox has received Canada's highest honor, along with the guy who invented Nickelodeon slime. I didn't know he was a Canadian. Rob Lowe confirms a St. Elmo's Fire sequel is in the script. So they're going to do it again, a sequel to a movie that was made over 40 years ago.
With those actors? With the Rat Pack?
Whoever's still around. Came out actually 41 years ago.
Wow.
Says everybody wants to do it. World Cup games. Brazil versus Japan. You can watch that at noon today. Germany versus Paraguay. Didn't we beat them?
We did beat Paraguay. Paraguay.
And the Netherlands versus Morocco.
Canada won yesterday, and they beat South Africa for the first time ever.
Buffalo Bills are opening a brand new stadium this year, and guess who will not be honored there?
Bill? I don't know.
No, O.J. Simpson.
Oh.
You know, when he played for the Bills, he was amazing. First to 2,000 yards in a season. He got 275 in one game, if I'm not mistaken. But as far as the Bills are concerned, he didn't exist. No room for a murderer in the Ring of Honor.
Agreed.
We saw Alan Jackson. I had no idea that he was also a Clive Davis discovery. Till we watched that thing yesterday.
And who was the other country group? Del Rio. Rio. Gosh.
Diamond Rio.
Diamond Rio.
They're a bunch. Yeah. All good. But he is now officially retired. Saturday night's last call, one more for the road, a 4-hour show with a tribute performance and a full set for him. Carrie Underwood was there. Eric Church was there. Taylor Swift sent a recorded video message in the middle of all her wedding prep.
Was he the one who did Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning? Did he do that one?
Who are you talking about? Who do you think it is?
You were just talking about Alan Jackson.
It is Alan Jackson.
Yeah, okay.
He also received video tributes during the show from George Strait, Ella Langley, and many other top stars. Chattahoochee was a great song. I mean, that's just pure, flat, fun country. And that was out when I did my 1 year of country music mornings.
Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga Choo Choo? That's a different song.
Oh, that's
Mel Brooks.
That's a train, and the other's a river.
That's Mel Brooks. Yeah.
Toy Story 5 won the box office with $70 million. Supergirl had a dismal $38 million open. That is already a multi-$100 million loser. The Bear paid tribute to Rob Reiner in the final episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they released the final episode over the weekend, I believe.
I didn't know. So the
whole series dropped
series
on the 25th. Yeah.
Oh, the Bear.
The whole thing dropped on Thursday, and so yeah, you can watch all the episodes.
Ann Wilson released a new single, I Will Not Be Coming Back, and it's good. I wonder if we have a free sample of that somewhere. She's going to be in town, you know.
She'll be in Montgomery, I think, in September or October, I believe.
Larry David has a 7-part series coming up.
It started Friday. I watched a little bit of it, yeah.
It's, I saw one very negative review yesterday, but I do, oh, for crying out loud. I do have a clip here. It's just Larry David being Larry David in colonial times.
You want to put into this Declaration of Independence, it is illegal to share an umbrella.
If it's raining, bring your own umbrella. Don't infringe on someone else's. If you forgot your umbrella, too bad. Get wet, live with it. Don't get somebody else wet because you're too stupid to bring your own.
Sir, after January 7th, it is illegal to wish anyone a Happy New Year?
Oh, precisely, Adam. These Happy New Years, they go on endlessly. January 20th, Happy New Year. January 25th, Happy New Year. January 31st, when does it end?
Happy New Year.
I knew it.
Am I that predictable? I guess I am. And that is pretty much your cheap and trashy for today at 7:07. Getting ready for the next hour, which started 7 minutes ago, if that makes any sense. Random facts and a chance to win a $20 food outlet gift certificate. I was there yesterday morning, bright and early, seeing the gang. And, right now...
Thank you very much. Here to tell you about Heirloom Jewelers. Closed today, but open Tuesday through Friday. Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, Saturday, 10 to 2, but it's by appointment only. I'll tell you why that is, because there's only one person at the store, and that is Troop Booth. He has been running that place since 2015. There's nobody else there, no overhead. It is just him. There's no employees that's got to pay. There's no commission that comes off of it or anything like that. He is doing it to help you out. He's got a degree from the Gemological Institute of America, knows the jewelry. In fact, if you go to their website, heirloomjewelers.com, or Facebook or Instagram, you can see the history of all the different pieces that are in the collection there, research that was done by him, information that was put there by him. Again, when I say there's no employees, or that he's the only one doing everything. He is the only one doing everything. Start the conversation, though, with a phone call at 260-0066, 260-0066. You can have that conversation about a piece that interests you. Maybe you're not even sure, because it's a lot to go through on their website. But maybe you've got an idea of, like, this is how you would like it to look, and he may be able to help you out with that. If not in his collection, he can find it. Goes all over the Southeast to shows like this, not only selling his jewelry, but likely your jewelry. If you've got jewelry to sell, that's how he can find a buyer for it. Give him a call to talk to him, 260-0066. They're located at 5272 Hampstead High Street, also on Facebook, Instagram, and at heirloomjewelers.com.
Off to the traffic dungeon for an update. Not Headline News is next.
We had an accident just a few minutes ago, Northern Boulevard at Emery-Falmer Boulevard. Use caution there. Busy building traffic all over the area, especially out of Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka this morning. Be safe out there this morning. No other issues that we're aware of. A couple of minor accidents not causing any issues. We will keep you updated. Is that cute puppy leaving presents all over your house? Call Vicky at Invisible Fence. Ask about their indoor systems. Problem solved. 334-265-2585. Buckle up with the Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
This is not Headline News. Madonna says she no longer wants to pose nude. So yes, she reads our comments. Gary Busey turns 82 today. Somehow, a Michigan woman pled guilty to using her lady area to sneak a bottle of wine into a prison. Don't ask where she kept the corkscrew. Tom Holland says some of the wildest fan theories about the new Spider-Man movie are true, especially the one about it being a cynical cash grab. And scientists say humans and apes laugh the same way, just not at anything produced by Byron Allen. This is not Headline News.
We're talking with Dr. Clark McLemore at McLemore Dentistry. Implant Day coming up on Wednesday, July 29th.
This will be the third year that we've done Implant Day. It is a phenomenal opportunity for big savings and a lot of fun, actually. Most people don't associate the dentist office with being fun, but it is a fun day. We have a lot of giveaways. It's a great opportunity to come, talk, let us see what kind of solutions are available, and save a bunch of money.
Book your spot today. Call 277-9570 or visit drmclemore.com.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade, get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire river region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
And now, Dad Joke Theater.
Beatrice, there was a kidnapping at the school!
My God!
Don't worry, everything is fine now. He woke up!
Join us again for another Dad Joke Theater.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos joins us right after.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington.
Hello.
It is a race against the clock in earthquake-ravaged Venezuela. Search and recovery crews continue the hunt for survivors amid the rubble of collapsed buildings. The death toll has risen to more than 1,400. Thousands are still unaccounted for. Massive wildfire burning amid tinder-dry conditions along the Utah-Colorado border has claimed the lives of 3 firefighters, a couple of others injured. Kentucky is in a state of emergency declared by Governor Andy Beshear amid deadly flooding that has swamped a large part of the state. From the plains to New England, excessive heat warnings are up. Temperatures expected to soar into dangerous territory this week. Following the latest exchange of fire between Iran and the U.S., reports the 2 sides may be on the verge of resuming their peace talks, perhaps as early as tomorrow. Dow futures 206 points higher. More details, srnnews.com.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds too. Get a quote right now at 800-555-2085. 800-555-2085 or biglou.com.
I'm Jeff Bezos. Having conquered the world of online shopping and space travel, I've now set my sights on trucks. I've founded a company called Slate Auto, and we're building a line of pickup trucks. And the best thing about it, it's electric. Do. And unlike Elon's Cybertruck, they don't look like a 5-year-old with a fever trying to draw a spaceship. And although I'm the original tech bro, my new trucks are decidedly low tech. They have manual crank windows, so I'm also solving the scourge of flabby underarms. And they're affordable, starting at just $25,000. Heck, I just made that much money in the time it took me to say that much money. Keep on trucking.
And welcome back. We are indeed honored to have Jeff Bezos available to talk to you. Not just any audience, you, the News Talk audience. Because you're the best educated. You are the highest income earners. Did you know that? Did you know that the average News Talk listener has the highest educational pedigree of any radio format?
And we check.
We have all your Social Security numbers.
We
do background credit checks, everything.
Those of you in whose name we've applied for credit, thank you for the nice things that we own and drive. Later on this morning, you're going to learn about concepts like funflation. They're always inventing a new thing. The ugliest cars ever made. What do you think will make that list?
The Yugo. Yugo is one of them.
We'll see. Maybe we'll do some unincentivized listener calling on that.
The Gremlin.
And many a person at this time of the year, especially when we're out wearing as little clothing as possible, or actually out enjoying the water, there's a lot of sucking it in going on.
Yeah.
It's not good for you.
Oh,
I will explain why. Could be killing you.
Okay.
Not that you personally need to worry.
Well, I ate a lot last week.
Well, when you're getting too chubby for your own good, Jay will let you know.
Rich Thomas Weather brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
What?
Truckers, listen up. A $2,500 sign-on bonus only at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Work for a company that puts God and family first. 855-777-9785. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Fat chance that the heat will get to you today. Heat advisory in effect today and tomorrow with sunshine, very high temperatures. Today's high and tomorrow's high right around 97. That's the actual thermometer reading. Heat index 105 to 110. That is certainly the danger range. Low tonight down to about 77. Rain chances today, I would say, would be 20% or less. And then a little higher, maybe closer to, 40%-ish tomorrow. Sounds good. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, though, triple-digit heat indices continue with highs around 96 each day, mid-70s at night. Rain chances 20% or less all 3 of those days. A little higher on the 4th of July, Saturday. right now this morning. We have sunshine. It's 75 with 94% humidity here at 718.
How about a stand-up standoff,
Sure, why
boys?
not? Yep.
Good. Who do we got?
Each and every morning at some point, we play a couple of clips from stand-up comics, and we're going to start, and I think we'll see a lot of this week, patriotic theme, 4th of July stuff, fireworks, that kind of stuff. And we start with a guy named Ryan Hamilton on his small town's 4th of July parade.
We have a big parade every year on the 4th of July. It's the biggest event in my town every year. There are 500 people in the parade and 500 people who are watching the parade. We have exactly enough people to have a parade. If someone stays home, they're kind of ruining the parade. Here's what I love about the parade is after it's over, nobody leaves. Nobody has anywhere to go. There's only one suitable street in my town for a parade. And when the parade gets out of town, it doesn't know what to do either. And there's this moment of confusion, and then it just flips around and it comes back. And everybody just watches the other side of the parade again.
Enterprise has the distinction of a one-man parade. Did you know that?
And I did not know
Yeah,
this.
A one-man parade. It's I think it's on New Year's Day, but it gets a lot of attention.
I've heard the couple that came in to join us on Friday's morning show to promote the Cloverdale Idlewild 4th of July celebration. And their very first one was in 1976.
Is that right?
And each year they promote or celebrate what's happened 200 years prior. But I pointed out that this will be the 200th anniversary of the most amazing coincidence in American history.
Okay.
On the 4th of July.
Okay. You got me on that one.
On the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration.
Oh, we had two presidents. Two.
John Adams and Thomas Jefferson.
Within hours of each other, died. They willed themselves to live for the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. And what was the final words of
John Adams' final words were, "Yet Jefferson lives."
And Jefferson had died.
And he'd already died.
Yeah.
But who was the other president who died on the 4th of July?
We've done this before, and I forgot the answer.
Jay?
I don't know. I couldn't fathom a guess.
I'm really
we've done it.
disappointed by this.
Wasn't Truman?
No.
Okay.
No, it was one of the original founders.
Oh, is that right?
Yeesh.
Be damned. Tell me.
Anybody?
Tell me.
Tell us.
Monroe.
Okay.
Okay.
And he died 5 years after Jefferson and Adams on July 4th, 1831. So he was on the 55th anniversary.
He was also the shortest president, was he not?
It was either Monroe or Madison. But one of them was a prodigious,
Madison was the shortest.
Okay.
5'4".
Okay.
Sad thing about Monroe is that because he was so dedicated to the founding of the country, he made no money. He wasn't able to run his farm. He ended up living with his daughter at the end of his life because he could not afford to live on his own. We didn't have government employees with $400,000 pensions like you, Anthony Fauci, you creep. And may you go to jail quickly and swiftly and never come out.
Have we had more than one president that had their son become president?
Bush.
Okay, so two.
I believe that's it. Yeah. And Jay did one of the great all-time presidential random facts.
What'd I do?
It was it Zachary Taylor or Harrison that had a child late in life in his 70s. And that son also had a child late in life.
Mm-hmm.
And the grandchildren of that son were still alive up until recently.
Yeah. I can't remember.
I think they're both gone now. but they literally covered an era of time where the original was born in the 18th century.
Yeah.
And 3 generations, just 3 generations lasted over 200 years. That's also a very interesting presidential fact. And we wouldn't know this stuff if Jay didn't tell us in random facts. So that's why you should pay attention. That and the fact that you can win yourself a $20 Food Outlet gift certificate with a pop quiz question. I was over there yesterday, as I always am on Sunday, to see Jennifer and O'Neill and the group. And I picked myself up. I mean, I shop the specials, of course, but it's cost plus 10% pricing. So I don't even check because I know I'm getting a great price on anything. But I bought a 5-pound tube of ground beef, and I am going to make big-ass burgers for Saturday.
For the 4th of July?
Yes.
I wonder when
That's part of
burgers started. You know, the history of burgers.
I think, didn't they start in Germany?
Germany?
What's wrong with the burgers that we got?
I don't know. I think Hamburg, Germany was the originating.
Are you looking it up?
I'm looking it up for you. Thousands of years.
But I love it because they.
Evolving raw chopped meat in Central Asia and ancient Rome, the iconic American sandwich gets its name from the port city of Hamburg, Germany.
Okay.
Where 19th century immigrants brought the chopped hamburger steak to the United States. The modern hamburger was born in the U.S. in the late 19th century as a convenient on-the-go meal for the working class.
Okay, so
the true inventor is heavily debated, with several cities claiming the title. Tulsa claims it. Seymour, Wisconsin claims it. Hamburg, New York claims it.
And then Cheeseburger, New York.
Yeah.
I thought cheeseburger was in paradise. Duh, you gotta crap jokes like that. But at Food Outlet, they sell 5-pound tubes of fresh ground beef, and it's a great way to buy. You can easily, using a serrated knife, cut off a corner, put it in a plastic bag, freeze it, and then use what's fresh for whatever you're planning on making. And my method is simple. I beat the patties into big circles and then shake cricket dust on one side, hardened seasoning on the other, just a splash of Worcestershire. On the grill they go, and there's just enough fat in there to give you the flame up and those wonderful dark marks on the patty.
You did some wonderful things with the meatloaf yesterday.
So I will be we'll be doing the big boy burgers for sure. Vidalia onions only $2.17 for a 3-pound bag. I use a ton of those. They're good at everything.
I love those.
I found a package of fresh filet mignons. There were 3. They were small cubes, but perfect in a package. So I'm going to slice those while they're raw.
Yeah.
And I'm going to toss those with some Vidalia onions and freshly sliced mushrooms and make the greatest steak sandwich you're ever going to have.
You ever been to Vidalia, Georgia?
I may have been near it, but I don't think I've been in it. Yoplait yogurts are only 52 cents. Now, cost plus 10% pricing works across the board. It's consistent from week to week. The 5 pounds of ground beef in the tube is $19.85, and that's an excellent price. Kraft salad dressings are all $2.87 each, because guess what else I'm making this week?
What?
Reubens. Ooh. Reubens.
You had me at Reuben.
And I'm planning on making some tonight.
Oh,
so
yeah?
you guys could have Reubens tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I have to remember.
Because you never know after July could be gone.
Yeah.
Tomorrow could be my last
Tomorrow
morning
could
show.
be the last thing.
Coke products in the convenient fridge pack that fits on that narrow shelf in your refrigerator. Those are just $4.99. Pringles potato crisps, $1.97 a tube. And there are many, many more Bush's beans, the large can, all flavors, $2.26, and so many more. Food Outlet with 3 locations: Highway 14 in Millbrook, Main Street in Prattville, and depending on when it happens Tuesday, I probably will be there on July 5th. That's Sunday morning early. Food Outlet. Hey, you know what else I don't have? Not one convoluted intro, so I got some work to do here. While Sky Mosley brings you the news.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business.
The Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories.
One person was killed, another injured in a Saturday night shooting in West Montgomery. The incident happened just before 8 p.m. in the 1500 block of Westcott Street, where the adult male victim was found shot to death. An adult female was also wounded and transported to a local hospital in serious condition. 33-year-old Devontae Holloway was arrested Sunday and charged with capital murder and first-degree assault. A Montgomery woman who was injured in a house fire last week has died. 66-year-old Valerie Moore died Sunday at a specialized burn treatment hospital. The early Wednesday morning fire happened at a single-story home on Alta Road. Firefighters were able to rescue Moore from inside the burning home. She was transported to a local ER in critical condition. 2 people were thrown into the water. One was injured when 2 boats collided on Lake Mitchell. The crash happened Friday night near Hatchet Creek, where 38-year-old Natasha Holt was recovered from the water following a collision of 2 bass boats. Holt was transported to Baptist Medical Center East in Montgomery in serious condition. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web, or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. The River Region's News Talk Station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
And now a star is born. On June 29th, 1944, the world welcomed little baby Gary Busey.
Congratulations on your new baby. And baby stands for brought alive by you.
Gary Busey, a star is born.
And now, here's the Boosie body named Jay Scott, who brings us
Boosie body.
Boosie body. Instead of busybody. Boosie body.
You got it.
Did you know, Rich, Greg, either one of you? This would be a BJ random fact here. So I'm just going to ask you.
Right.
Did you ever hear of a group called the Sunrays?
Vaguely. That sounds like a late 50s, early 60s kind of band name.
Yeah.
It was a sound-alike group.
Oh.
The Sunrays.
Yeah.
Sunrays. No, I don't.
Who would you think they would sound alike? Or they would sound
Sunrays?
like?
They're not the ones that did "We Love You, Be."
I don't know the songs that they did. You know what? If I could find, and I don't necessarily know that they did anything that was significant.
Who did that song? "We Love You, Beatles." Oh, yes, we do. You don't love anyone.
Let's see. There's something called Andrea. I Live for the Sun. Yeah, Andrea and I Live for the Sun seems to be
Okay, that's
thing.
Beatles. Beatles, "I Live for the Sun," right?
No, that's Here Comes the Sun.
The Sun.
Oh.
Or I'll Follow the Sun, Here Comes the Sun, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
No, so the manager of the Sunrays happened to be the father of the Beach Boys.
Get out.
They dismissed their father as their manager for his overbearing presence, so he created a sound-alike group called the Sunrays.
Sure.
How about that?
He was.
That's why I thought maybe you knew, because I knew you'd followed the Beach Boys a lot. But yeah.
Yeah. His dad was awful. As far as.
He was, yeah.
So author, well, what's the word? Author.
Who was the Wilson father? Was it?
Yeah.
Work?
Yeah, Wilson's what a
They had
both
to
a
fire,
horrible life and a blessed life, you know.
They had to fire their dad.
Yeah.
And Brian had to do that.
Mm. Did you know?
I fired my mother once. And she says, "Never mind. Get ready for kindergarten." Pack your lunch.
This is the only part of the human body that does not have blood vessels.
Well, it can't be that one.
No, it's absolutely not that one. It is it's your cornea.
Ew.
Yeah. Your cornea is the only part of your body that does not have blood vessels. To stay clear, it literally breathes by absorbing oxygen directly from the air through your tear film on your eye. Yeah. Did you know that if you leave it unharvested, asparagus can grow up to 11 feet and will fruit red berries that are actually toxic to humans? So don't let that asparagus get too full grown there.
But also makes it smell.
Yeah, it does. Gives you it's and boy, it's absolutely noticeable. Did you know a guy by the name of Martin James Monty? It's a 3-name guy, but he didn't do any assassinations at all. He was an American airman. He stole a plane and defected to the Nazis. He became an officer over there. He recorded Nazi propaganda films. After the war, he was the first U.S. military officer to ever be convicted of treason.
Wow.
What was his name again?
Martin James Monty.
I'm surprised I haven't heard that story before somewhere along the line.
Did he do the full Monty?
Did you know the Swedish Navy spent 15 years and millions of dollars tracking what they believed were Russian submarines in their waters?
Wait a minute. And then it turned out to be like whales or something?
Fish, yeah. In 1996, civilian scientists finally investigated the acoustic signals, discovered what they actually heard was just massive schools of herring that were farting.
Wow. Fish flatulence.
Yeah. Did you know suicide rates have been lower on Super Bowl Sundays than any other Sundays? Very specific about the thing. That doesn't mean that they're lower on Saturdays than they are Sundays. Just among all the Sundays, people don't kill themselves on Super Bowl Sunday as much. It is believed that the social connectedness that occurs from being a fan of a sports team increases one's feeling of belongingness until, of course, that sports team blows it. And, then you get massive depression because your team is out or lost horribly. Whatever.
Or you made a sizable bet
that
didn't quite pan out.
Then there's that. Coming up on Random Facts, I'm going to tell you about a journalist by the name of Julius Chambers. Something he did in 1872. We have a random fact about a Flemish saint from the 12th century.
Flemish.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't look Flemish. It's funny. He doesn't look Jewish. We also have a random fact about a specific type of ant and the queen of that ant colony and what she does.
They're amazing creatures.
They are absolutely amazing creatures.
Did you ever have one of those ant things? Those
ant farm?
I never had an ant farm. No. I never have an ant farm or sea monkeys.
You know where we had one? At WLS.
Is it right?
The program director had it in his office.
Really?
A real ant farm in a glass case about, 2 feet by 2 feet, except it was called a consult ant farm.
Oh, consult ant.
Because he had a very low opinion of consultants, as for the most part do I.
We used to call them insultants.
Yeah.
Insultants. I have a random fact coming up about...
Single greatest destructive force in our business.
I have a random fact coming up about more than any other city on earth. This city has something that no other cities do, and I'll phrase that better so you guys can have a better guess at it. And I have a random fact about the Boston Marathon. That is coming up on Random Facts.
Okay, at 7:37.
Traffic is brought to you by Baumhauer's. Start 2025 off with legendary buffalo wings from Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Baumhauer's has great food, service, and fun. See you at Baumhauer's Victory Grill.
Oh, I get to go to the grand opening party at the Millbrook Baumhauer's. Forgot about that.
We have a new accident, moderate crash, Highway 31 at Hunter Loop Road. That's going to cause a little bit of a slowdown for folks going and coming to Prattville. Please use caution there. Also had an accident last hour on Northern Boulevard at Coliseum Boulevard. We understand they may still be on the scene there, so please use caution. Please be safe out there this morning. We will keep you updated. Imagine graduating high school with your college degree already in your hand. That's the power of early college at Trentham State Community College. No debt, no delay, just a college degree. Go to trenthamstate.edu for more information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
I don't have enough saved.
My credit has to be perfect.
I'll never qualify in this market.
Most of those beliefs are based on outdated information or advice from someone who bought a house 20 years ago. The truth is, many buyers need far less saved than they think. Guidelines change, loan programs evolve, and what applied years ago most likely doesn't apply to you today. The biggest mistake you can make is speculating about the rules or letting myths keep you on the sideline. Instead, call us at Alabama Home Mortgage. Let us educate you on what's actually required to buy a home. And if today isn't the right time, that's okay. We'll give you a clear, realistic game plan so you know exactly what to work toward and how to get there. Buying a home or getting a mortgage shouldn't feel mysterious or overwhelming. It should feel informed, supported, and achievable. Let us guide you through the process every step of the way. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you suffer every time you try to wear good-looking shoes, but you don't want to wear ugly shoes just because they're comfortable? The Good Feet store wants to help you wear heels, boots, and dress shoes again in comfort.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Live local talk. The River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Today is June 29th, National Waffle Iron Day. I've been ironing all day with these waffles, and my shirts are still wrinkled, not to mention covered in syrup and butter. Hope you have better luck on Waffle Iron Day.
And now. All right, he's not waffling. He's getting ready to go with part 2 of
Not waffling at all.
No. Did you know in 1872, American journalist Julius Chambers faked his way into an asylum by posing as a dangerous maniac? His undercover expose proved how easily sane people were committed to asylums, leading to the release of 12 patients and a rewrite of, I guess, what were called lunacy laws.
And if you once you got in, getting out was almost impossible.
Did you know Saint Drogo, a 12th century Flemish saint, is recognized as the patron saint of coffee and coffee houses? However, coffee was not even introduced to Europe until 4 centuries after his death. But
isn't there a patron saint for everything?
There is.
Who's the patron saint of radio people?
I bet there exists one.
They've been very good lately with all the
Don Imus and I don't know,
massive layoffs at giant conglomerate radio companies.
That was a massacre.
The patron saint of radio, specifically amateur radio operators, is Saint Maximilian Kolbe, a Polish Franciscan friar and martyr who operated his own radio station in the 1930s.
That's cool.
To spread the religious mission. So there you go. They do have one. Did you know There is a specific type of ant, and I'm not even going to try and give you the species name because it's too hard to pronounce for me as it is.
Okay.
However, it's the only organism that we know which exhibits xenoparity. The queens can give birth to a completely different species of ant
What? Why?
with no genetic relation to the other ants. I don't know how it happens. That's because nature does nature things, but
So it's not like the queen
she doesn't go around and
got amorous one night, went out and found any old ant will do. And
it's just nature says you're going to have fire ants instead of whatever these are.
So the ant went out and found an uncle and
Did you know this city has more than 400 miles of navigable waterways, more than any other city on Earth?
okay, I'm going to say Venice.
Good guess. What do you think?
Fort Lauderdale.
Also good guess, but you're closer, Greg. Cape Coral.
Oh, see?
Cape Coral, Florida has more than 400 miles of navigable waterways.
I'm looking for a clip here.
How far away is Cape Coral from Fort Lauderdale?
Not far at all.
Okay. You're looking for something.
Yeah, I have a clip called The Bridge Tender, and it's a talk show guy in Florida who goes on a major rant. And he's got one of those. We'll have the bridge for navigable waterway. It's a classic because he's maybe the worst nightmare caller to any talk show.
Oh, God.
ever.
Did you find it, or are you still looking? Or are you...
I don't think I
can't
have
find
it
it. All
anymore.
right. Here's your last one for you, finally. Did you know the Boston Marathon has retired? They have a retired number. Catherine Switzer was the first woman to run in the Boston Marathon, despite there being an unofficial ban on female runners. She wore bib number 261. 50 years later, when she ran in the marathon, they gave her the same number, and then in her honor, they retired bib number 261. Those are all of your random facts.
Okay. We're going to put together some questions for you. One of those, the first, will be worth a $20 food outlet gift certificate if you have the winning answer to the question that we will pose coming up. Next hour, we will have our Morning Maroon nominees, powered by J&J Power Sports Outdoors. And a reminder that if your car is damaged, sometimes people just like to get it spruced up. I see little dinks and dents and scrapes and things like that. Whatever the case, when you're in an accident, you get to choose who's going to fix your vehicle. So choose wisely. Montgomery Paint and Body embraces, it's built on that old-fashioned concept of pride in work and outcomes, where so many body shops that started with a name and a small business proprietor have been bought up by conglomerates, and that era of the man taking pride in each and every outcome has slipped off to the wayside, but it still exists at MPB. Donnie Turner has the highest standards. Literally, the challenge there is when the customer comes back and sees their car for the first time since they left it there damaged. They're literally, the jaw will drop, the eyes will open wide, and they'll know right away, man, did I bring my car to the right place? That's the way they roll. It's a standard started by Donnie Turner, who literally could not work for anybody else in that business. That's what he wanted to do, make cars look nice again. But you know what? They asked him to do corrupt things back in those days, and Donnie is not wired that way. So just through that, the man's personal ethics, this is why you're guaranteed that great outcome at MPB. Talented people. It's an amazing place to watch on any day they're in action there. Lots goes on, but nobody gets less than 100% attention to detail. 27 Rec with a W, Montgomery Paint and Body on the Boulevard at East Shirley Lane. And this afternoon, MPB proudly presents The Idiocracy with David Blackman here on News Talk 93.1 FM. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for that $20 Food Outlet Pop quiz question. Here's Quizmaster Jay.
My first question is for Rich. Who did you send the questions to today?
Oh,
I didn't get them.
Guess what?
Oh, I got them. Nice. I already had one picked out because I hadn't gotten anything, so I will tell you. There was a sound-alike group called the Sunrays. Who did they sound like?
Who did the Sunrays sound like? We can make it like a little kid thing out of it.
I should find one of their songs to listen just because I'm curious.
I will do that while we're checking out traffic. 272-9228 here in the 334. 272-9228. We're standing by for your phone call right now.
Traffic is brought to you by Victoryland. The winning is 24/7 at Victoryland. Go where the winners go every day, and you can be a winner too. Victoryland, I-85, exit 22 shorter, admission 19 and over.
Well, we could still have an accident being worked on Northern Boulevard at Emery Falmer Boulevard. Please use caution there in case they haven't wrapped that one up. Got a new accident, Highway 31 inbound to Montgomery at Hunter Loop. Please watch out. A little bit of a slowdown there. And a little earlier, had someone call this one in. Highway 229 out of Tallahassee near the railroad tracks right before I-85 had an accident there. Please be safe out there this morning. Traffic really building all over the area. Haynes Ambulance there for you both on the ground and in the air. From a simple patient transport to life or death situations, Haynes is ready at a moment's notice. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Hey, Bonnie, good morning.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you over the ocean? No, never mind.
And we're caught.
Hey, Bonnie, so who did that group sound like?
Beach Boys.
Beach Boys, correct?
You are correct. Now, Bonnie, you can be part of this determination for us here because I pulled up a song by the Sunrays called I Live for the Sun. Let's see how
What does
close
it sound like? Yeah.
they came to the actual Beach Boys.
Wow.
Because it makes pretty girls with their eyes, such a love you can't buy.
Man,
Only for the sun.
that's not just a sound-alike, that's a clone.
I know.
Right?
That's like if you put in AI and said, make me a song that sounds like the Beach Boys.
Yeah, right. Bonnie, hang on. We're going to send you to Food Outlet with a $20 head start. Please hold. Got a question for Anthony there, Mr. Thomas?
I do. Hey, Anthony. Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, the suicide rate happens to be lower on this Sunday, this particular Sunday.
Got to be Super Bowl Sunday.
Correct.
You are correct. Thank you. And we end with backup Steve.
Hey, good morning. I tell you, no waffling on the convoluted intro today. You must have been a very busy body over the weekend to come up with them.
Thank you.
Yeah. Always good.
Mr. Thomas, you got a question for him?
Oh, I do. I was talking to someone who's working on my computer right now. So the only part of the human body without blood vessel.
That's the cornea, I believe.
That's correct. Correct.
Because my wife has issues, but I don't think it's the cornea. She's got to get an injection every 3 months in her eye because of the blood vessel. Yeah, it's hard to. I can't watch it.
Yeah,
but it keeps her vision, and it's one of those things where all you
gotta
do
do.
is maintain.
You got to do what you got to do. Yep.
That's right.
All right, man. Well, cool.
All right. I didn't know about those. Well, I didn't want to give it away, but those things that grow to 11 feet. Goodness gracious, that's amazing.
That's asparagus. Well, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Never mind. What
Whoa.
What that would smell like?
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Steve, where are you going to be for the 4th? I'm just curious.
No, actually, just I'm dog watching. My daughters are all heading out, so we're watching dogs for them. So
That's a great thing to do. I would love to spend the 4th watching dogs.
That's exactly. We do have a pool. We got a little place out at the lake, so we'll be able to be all right. But it's like 2 years ago, we were down at Pensacola Naval Air, and they had an air show, and that was crazy. That was just wall-to-wall people, traffic, and everything else. They had it on Pensacola Beach. And so it was nice to be there, but it took us 2 hours to get away from it.
Steve, we appreciate you, buddy.
Hey, take care. We'll catch you later.
All righty. It is 7:53, friends.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
All right, it's not only a holiday week, as it frequently is hot on 4th of July week. It's going to be really hot this particular time. But believe it or not, Montgomery, Alabama will not be as hot as Washington, D.C., for heaven's sakes. Heat advisory in effect today and tomorrow, starting officially, if you want to get technical, 11 o'clock this morning until 7 p.m. on Tuesday night. Sunny and very hot, 97 today and tomorrow. Heat index 105 to 110. Low tonight 77. Rain chance is under 20% today, closer to 40% tomorrow, but still random. You know how that works. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, triple-digit heat indices each day with highs around 96. Mid-70s at night. The rain chances not zero, but 20% or less. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a little higher on the 4th of July, but not a washout. But let me remind you, on the 4th of July, there are more lightning deaths than any other day of the year, for obvious reasons, because people are outside. They're on golf courses, they're in pools, they're out in the open. So take it easy on the 4th of July. Well, all the time. If you're close enough to hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck. You can be 10 miles away from the thunderstorm and be struck and killed. Right now, this morning, 75, very humid out there at 7:54.
When the heat hits to the river region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
I was just reading the mayor's statement over the latest round of deadly gunfire here in our city, considering him for a Morning Maroon nominee, although we have some worthy ones. All of them powered to you by J&J Power Sports Outdoors. We have, somebody did something in a pool, not once, but 18 times.
What?
Man.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they're out there. And a man who was caught on camera shoving steaks into his pants. And you'll never guess what state that happened in.
Couldn't have been Florida.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Confusion, man.
Yes. All of that coming up on News Talk 93.1 FM at 7:56. It's the Wall Street Business Report on a morning that's starting out with a little promise.
Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander. President Donald Trump has threatened a 100% tax on imports from any country that imposes a tax on digital services from the United States companies. In a post on social media, Trump took aim at the European countries that are discussing imminent implementation of taxes on American companies. J.P. Morgan Chase will significantly expand its National Community Center program, with plans to double the number of specialized branches the bank operates, particularly in low-income neighborhoods. Volkswagen is reportedly planning to axe as many as 100,000 jobs over the next few years, representing 15% of its global workforce. Luxury retailer Saks Global on Friday emerged from Chapter 11 bankruptcy after nearly 5 months under a new ownership structure and corporate name, and with a smaller store footprint and lower debt. The company will operate under the name Exemplar Luxury Group and will focus on luxury retail. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander in Washington.
Rock and roll royalty is coming to Montgomery on October 9th. Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs take the stage at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. As the legendary lead guitarist and co-songwriter for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Mike Campbell helped create some of rock's most unforgettable songs. October 9th at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster and ImpactOnline.org. Don't miss Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs live in Montgomery.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
If you're tired of average meals and rush dining, come see us. Epicure and Jack's Tavern offers wet-aged steaks cut in-house, scratch-made lunches, unbeatable beer buckets, and unforgettable dinners. This is food made with pride and served with heart. We invite you to come visit soon at 2060 Downing Street in Millbrook. Epicure and Jack's Tavern. You'll taste the difference.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
To the movies, ticket sales are improving, making movies worth viewing, and so we're coming back. Return to the big screen after COVID-19. Ever since the pandemic, we've been just watching Netflix. Hollywood didn't expect it, but we are coming back. Going back to the movies. We're sick of staying home.
Yeah, why watch it in the comfort of your own home when you can go spend $50, 2 tickets and popcorn in the cinema?
Crazy. Yeah, I couldn't believe what we spent for two popcorns and 2 Cokes the other day. Unbelievable.
You know what? I decided to get my money's worth out of that bucket of popcorn. Popcorn lasts for...
They have a popcorn pass. Did you know they have a popcorn pass?
No.
Yeah.
How much is that?
I think it's like, they cut it in half. So I think it's like $15.
And what do you get for that?
You know what? Let me find out for you. The AMC popcorn pass. Get the, $17.99.
Okay. And what does that get you?
Scan your AMC Stubs cards at the concession stand to save your savings. How the popcorn pass works. Purchase your digital pass. It'll appear on your Stubs dashboard. Order a large AMC Perfectly popcorn at the concession stand, and then you'll enjoy 50% off any large popcorn every day through the end of the year.
Yeah, but I don't go to the movies enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, when I worked there were people who would sometimes just come into the lobby just to buy popcorn and then leave.
You're kidding. Really?
Yeah.
Well, when pressure was over, I took my bucket and I put it in the car.
Yeah.
And munched on it here and there. You always have a cold soda handy. So
how long has it been in your car?
And then one day I braked a little too abruptly.
And then the popcorn went all over.
Hey, but it wasn't as bad as you think.
How long was it in your car for?
Several days.
Man, you like the stale popcorn?
Kept it warm.
Jay, I think I asked you this before, but what is that substance? It's not butter. That goes onto your popcorn from the machine, you know.
It's an oil.
Yeah.
It's got the viscosity of an oil that goes on there.
I had a guest on my show on WLS who told me this, and it was all about the illusion that margarine is healthier for you than butter.
No, it is not. No.
He says, go to the store and buy a case of margarine, put it in the trunk of your car, and leave it there for a year.
Yeah.
He says it's going to look exactly the same in a year as it did the day you bought it. He says it's basically motor oil with flavor.
Yeah.
I remember coming across something in the house that I had found, and I opened it up expecting something horrible looking, and it wasn't. And that made me more concerned. So I still threw it away. But I was just like, if you've been there for as long as you have and you don't look worse, I'm throwing you out.
You turned me back into butter. And you also said that you don't have to put it in the refrigerator. In fact, it's softer, it's more pliable.
That's salted butter, because salt is the preservative that keeps.
Yeah.
It's always spreadable.
So, you know what I used to get was I can't believe it's not butter. It was a margarine. Hey, and your mom used to say oleo, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We had lots of oleo in the
Oleo.
house.
Yeah.
But that was also, with giant families, oleo was a lot cheaper than butter.
Oh, is that right?
So I don't care if it is motor oil. I don't care if it'll look the same in a year. You'll eat it, and what's more, you'll enjoy eating it.
What happened to it?
Oleo? Is it still around?
Is it? I don't know.
No, it's still around.
Oh, I just don't hear about it.
They have multiple options. Parquet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it's not Peters. There's all kinds of.
It's not butter. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
The buttery one.
Yeah, the buttery one. 3 minutes after 8 o'clock on News Talk 93.1 FM, we explore the never-ending American idiocracy this afternoon with David Blackman. 3:30 to 5 on News Talk 93.1 FM. 5:15, Brent will analyze how the market's up a solid 250 in future trading. We'll see what happens at open. But whatever happens today, Brent McDonald is the guy that tells the story and gets the background details on why things went the way they did. David will also provide us this afternoon with an update on gas prices. He is a career oil and gas industry expert.
Hey, we're talking about the 250th anniversary. When did markets start?
In the 19th century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wall Street is actually built on what used to be a wall that was a fort that protected Lower Manhattan.
Very true. And
by the way, it was also the site. In fact, if you go there today, you can still see evidence of the damage of a bombing.
Yes.
A terrorist bombing on Wall Street.
How many people died? It was awful.
It was in the 20s.
Yeah.
The modern. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The terror event was in the 1920s.
The modern stock market began. I don't think you'd ever guess. 1602.
Get out.
Oh.
No, really?
When the Dutch East India Company.
Okay, but when did it start in this country?
Oh, in this country?
Yeah.
1790.
Oh, okay.
You know where it started?
Where?
Do you have any idea?
Where it started?
Yeah.
Deatsville?
Philadelphia.
Exactly. The first stock exchange in the U.S. was established with the founding of the Philadelphia Stock Exchange in 1790. 2 years later, 24 stockbrokers signed the Buttonwood Agreement on Wall Street in New York City.
But thank you for giving me a chance to once again prove to listeners.
Sometimes I think you're not as dumb as I think you are.
So, anyway, Morning Maroons, et cetera, all of that coming up next hour. Right now, Skipper takes us for another look back on your morning commute. Going to be an easy weekend.
Well, we have been really busy this morning all over the area. Inbound traffic to Montgomery busy and building, and we have a disabled vehicle reported at Atlanta Highway at Techno Center Drive. Also, we have had a moderate crash inbound to Montgomery on Highway 31 at Hunter Loop Road. Could be causing some delays there. And Highway 229 out of Tallahassee a little earlier this morning had an accident right before I-85. We're hoping that one is cleared. Please be safe out there this morning. We will keep you updated. Get $3,000 customer cash on a new Toyota Tundra at McKinnon Toyota. At the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth to drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Attention River Region business owners. Local counties are now inspecting and enforcing backflow prevention requirements. Headley Plumbing is fully certified to install, repair, and test backflow preventers, helping you stay compliant and avoid costly violations. We've been serving the River Region for decades with dependable professional service you can trust. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the River Region since 2007.
Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
Don't be afraid of your freedom. Free to do what I want in your time. Got a thing in your eye, Miss American life.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
Hello?
Venezuela. Search and recovery crews continue the hunt for survivors amid the rubble of collapsed buildings. The death toll has risen to more than 1,400. Thousands are still unaccounted for. Massive wildfire burning amid tinder-dry conditions along the Utah-Colorado border has claimed the lives of 3 firefighters, a couple of others injured. Kentucky is in a state of emergency declared by Governor Andy Beshear amid deadly flooding that has swamped a large part of the state. From the plains to New England, excessive heat warnings are up. Temperatures expected to soar into dangerous territory this week. Following the latest exchange of fire between Iran and the U.S., reports the two sides may be on the verge of resuming their peace talks, perhaps as early as tomorrow. Dow futures 206 points higher. More details, srnnews.com.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance, just a few dollars a day. Apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds too. Get a quote right now at 800-555-2085, 800-555-2085, or biglou.com.
Well, we're blowing stuff up. We don't die. Shooting fireworks up in the sky. We're blowing stuff. Hope we don't die. We're celebrating 4th of July. Roman candle on the driveway. Bottle rocket lamp on the roof. Take a hose and start spraying. My house ain't fireproof. Lighting cherry bomb, now you better throw it fast. Catch your fingers, you still got 10. There ain't nothing wrong with that, but when we're blowing stuff up, hope we don't die. Shooting fireworks up in the sky. We're blowing stuff up, hope we don't die. We're celebrating 4th of July.
So where is the local hotspot for the 4th?
The local hotspot everywhere is going to be massively hot.
What I don't know is I'm seeing all of these things like on our little PSA sheet here.
Yeah.
For that night, but I'm wondering what's going on during that.
So
day.
Prattville, it's a Saturday. So Prattville has the farmers market that starts that morning. They do a parade, I think, that starts at 9.
I've been in the parade.
I believe
We've done
beginning
a parade, yeah.
beginning at 10 is the Lions Club barbecue at the park.
Ooh.
That goes on almost all day, and then they do fireworks at night.
And it's going to be a nice cool day.
There, yeah. So I'm, if everything breaks well for me this week,
yeah.
I hope to be at the Cloverdale Idlewild.
Why is it called the Idlewild? What's behind that name? You know?
Jay?
I don't know.
Former airport in New York?
No. No. It's going to be basically going around Round Bottom Park.
Okay.
I have no idea the history of the name.
Do we know if our vehicles are obligated this weekend?
That
I would
I'm
like
not sure of.
I would like to bring the glamour of the Sprinter to this event.
I don't know. I'll have to check.
But okay then.
I remember you mentioning the other day, I didn't know that the Sprinter is diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biscuits did a nice 4th of July because they're out now for 17 days.
They're out this week. Yeah.
They're out this week and next week. I mean, they're out for a while.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, the game was played at such a pace Saturday, they actually did the fireworks while there was still some sun left in the sky. Kind of cool.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. I just posted something from David Blackman. I'd like your take on this. The World Cup is proof that if it weren't for our leaders, the vast majority of people around the world would get along just fine.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree with that. The best thing, in fact, I wrote my July magazine column, the best thing about having the World Cup here are all the tourists who are, there's a big flap about air conditioning now.
Yeah.
Because the leaders back in Europe and other places, they've got air conditioning, but it's not as readily available to people.
And for housing, in fact, that's also a problem in New York City. Well, Chicago, what about the death toll? What year was that?
95. We did not have central air until like the 80s, the early 80s. We had the basement air conditioning.
We had one room in the house, the family room, was air conditioned. And guess where we slept every night? Or I slept with the sleeping bag,
But I'm glad it was that way. We got to appreciate, what it was like to have a fully air conditioned house.
But I saw another story this morning that just made me smile about people loving this country.
Yes.
Even stuff like they love Costco.
Yeah.
They can't believe what Costco is like.
They don't have stores like we do. You don't have the, things like Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Shopping malls and places like that.
Yeah.
And as many of them.
Walmart.
As you do back home with anything you need.
Also, the portions on food, on meals, are 42% larger in the United States than they are in Europe.
Refills on drinks, all these little things.
Mm-hmm. Things that we take for granted.
And the fact that they can move from state to state without having to show your papers and all that kind of stuff. Europe ain't like that. They, borders everywhere. Borders. 816.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. It's more than just great prices on lumber. From Trex decking to energy-efficient windows and Tamco shingles, Alabama Wholesale Lumber has it all.
And they don't have the Rich Thomas Weather app over there. But you can get it for free. And as a matter of fact, this is a good week to have it, to stay up to date on not only the radar, but also on these heat alerts. And actually, you get a rundown of what the heat index is at any particular time. We're at 80 degrees already with a humidity of 86% at the moment. In fact, I can give you even the heat index at the moment, which is... heat index has already gone past 90. We're at, so, what a great start. Heat advisory in effect for today and tomorrow. High temperatures both days, right around 97 on the actual thermometer, but the heat index 105 to 110 is the danger range, with the low tonight down to about 77. So it doesn't cool off much at night. Thank God the South is fully air conditioned, or for the most part it is. Rain
I mean, they
chances-
can't keep up, man.
Yeah.
Air conditioners are having a hard time keeping up with.
Yeah, that's very true. But do you know how many people have died in Europe because of the heat?
That's the other part of
it's
it. The people who
unbelievable.
are over here, you're talking about people seeing air conditioning over here.
Yeah, right.
They're like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah,
this is the best part about being here.
Because Europe is seeing a heat wave that's unbelievable. You think it's going to be hot in Washington, D.C. this week? Well, it is. But anyway, where was I here? Triple-digit heat indices continue Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Highs around 96 each day, mid-70s at night. Rain chances 20% or less each day. I think the best rain chances are probably tomorrow, Tuesday, and the 4th of July, with rain chances running about 40% both days. Right now, this morning, 80 degrees already, 8:17.
Life's a beach with an ASE loan financing the fun you deserve. It's your summer, your way. ASE has the funds. Apply online or at any of our 9 locations.
ASE Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASE.
Federally insured by NCUA.
National Lasagna Day has arrived.
It's National Lasagna Day, but what better way to celebrate than to have it for breakfast right now?
Breakfast lasagna.
Is this lasagna?
For breakfast?
I love lasagna. Aww.
He's saying I love lasagna.
It is National Lasagna Day today.
Do you love lasagna like me?
Happy National Lasagna Day.
It's showtime.
You make a great seafood lasagna.
Yes, I do. It's, I had some time off in between radio deals.
Yeah.
And my mom had given me the Betty Crocker cookbook.
I remember those.
First
but they were
department.
hardbound and everything.
Yeah. And so I said, I'm going to try some. I know how to make all the basic stuff. I'm going to try something a little more exotic. And I see this recipe for a cream sauce lasagna with crab meat and baby shrimp.
Yeah.
Made with lasagna noodles and lots of garlic.
It's delicious.
I made it and it came out great the first time. Sprinkle lots of Parmesan on the top layer while it's baking. So it gets this nice brown, not burned, just brown.
Mhm.
And
What kind of pasta is that?
lasagna noodles.
Okay.
Regular lasagna. You build it with, you can use cottage cheese. I like cottage cheese for this particular one. Lots of mozzarella.
Gosh, I haven't had cottage cheese since I was a kid.
And lots of garlic.
Oh, yeah.
I have figured out
Can't go
over
wrong.
time, it's best served with a Caesar salad,
Mm-hmm.
cranberries jellied,
Okay,
because the tang is a perfect complement to the cream sauce, and then garlic bread.
Tang was chosen by NASA's astronauts.
I've heard rumors to that effect. So, yeah, that would be a great thing to make today, except it takes a little time.
Have you baked any pies lately?
I've not baked a key lime pie, boy, since we were raising money for Sky.
Yeah.
But I'd do it again if I needed to. I have, Jesse Lynn. We thank everybody that filled in last week. Leah was here on Wednesday.
Leah brought some great biscuits in.
Yes. Master Thespian.
I should leave more
He
often.
brought something from Bucky's in.
Yeah.
I should leave more often, right?
Honestly. And then Jesse Lynn brought eggs.
Yeah, she brought us farm fresh eggs.
Oh, man.
Carton of 18.
I need to hit her back up for some more eggs, by the way.
So good.
They're pretty cheap.
And I made a meatloaf. And there's so many different ways you can enjoy that. I cut a slice, buried it under cheddar cheese, used the new egg poacher.
Yeah.
43 seconds in the microwave.
Is that what it is?
And I put-
43?
Yes.
Because we found out a minute 23 was too much.
Well, no, yeah. God, that was the first time I've ever seen an egg explode in a microwave. And then the eggs on the side with buttered toast. That was an incredible breakfast last Friday. And here's a phone call.
Hey.
Hi, who's this?
It's Jacqueline.
Hey, good morning.
I know if she had come last week, I'd have been like, oh, and the cookies that or meatballs or whatever she would have brought.
There's an impending birthday coming up in a few days.
my crock pot.
I've had her crock pot for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, there's
Greg has my crock pot.
there's an impending
car right out
there's an
front.
impending birthday coming up soon. Did you know that?
I have heard
Yes.
rumors to this.
And the
Steven's turning 9.
the ripe old age of 9, which is I pointed out to you is like close to 10.
I know.
That's unbelievable.
Can I ask a question?
What's the theme?
And don't take this the wrong way, but the gifts that Rich and I purchased for birthday number 3 with the robot dinosaurs.
Have they been opened
Have they been open yet?
Yes, the robot dinosaurs have been utilized.
Okay. Gosh, he's a
It's
lucky
almost
guy.
2 full hands.
He's a lucky. Hey, what is the theme this year?
Okay, so I have a lot going on. So Steven said the theme this year that he wanted was just a pool party theme.
okay.
So everything. Now don't worry, it'll still be a Jacqueline party, but
Yeah.
it's going to be just a pool party theme. Like
Well, Rich is already shirtless. Is he invited?
I am not.
absolutely. So we're gonna have beach balls and pool theme stuff
Nice.
and
Oh.
water guns
Slip
and
and slide. You got to slip and slide.
yes, things like that. So we're gonna do it big. I'm
You just
anxiously waiting Amazon for all my things.
you just reminded me of something that turned up in the prep the other day. I want to play this audio for you. It was a senior center that actually put out a slip and slide.
Is that right?
Remember that, Jay? Remember what
Oh
day
my
that was?
goodness!
I don't remember what day that
That
was.
seems like
God,
a
no.
horrible idea.
Yeah, probably no alcohol involved. in that.
I mean, I did a slip and slide last year, and I don't think my right hip has been the same since.
Well, what it does is it ruins the grass, doesn't it? Under the slip and
It
slide.
does. It ruins the grass and your ego because I was in serious pain. I was like, I am too old for this.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
It's not the slide that bothers you. It's the throwing yourself down on the ground
I
like
know,
a child
right?
that really gets.
yeah. Hey, keep me up to date when the Magic Bridge opens. that gets us to your house.
I know.
I heard it's going to happen soon. I don't know. So
But like, what are they doing? Like, there's
I
been
don't
no
know.
update.
It's a tiny bridge. It's nothing to it.
I know.
So anyway,
I don't know, and it's really causing a problem for everybody that has to go back and forth
Damn
because
right.
you have to go all the way around.
yeah, exactly. Well, all right. So are you headed to the office right now, or what?
I am actually heading to Birmingham this morning.
Oh.
So I can go ahead and Greg, is it okay if I say what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, so my dad was admitted to UAB 2 weeks ago,
Right.
and they've done a bunch of testing on him and stuff. And so we're still trying to kind of figure out what's going on. And so my parents are up at UAB, and I've been kind of going back and forth almost every day with that and work and the kids. So I'm actually going to go to Birmingham this morning and then be in the office later this afternoon.
I got you. Well, we're keeping your dad in our thoughts.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. All right.
But
well,
yeah, we're, doing that. Planning birthday parties and working and UAB and all the things.
You are just a lazy person. That's all there is to it.
I am. I just like to bed rot.
All right. Give us.
All right, here's the sound. This is in Tennessee. A senior living community there hosted an awesome event where residents took part in a giant slip and slide.
Yay.
Caregivers, firefighters, college athletes played along too. But here are the volunteers and the seniors who participated in the slip and slide.
We created this giant slip and slide.
We're going for a great ride as fast as we can.
The Murfreesboro Fire Department comes out and they hose it down and they help to assist the seniors on and off the tube.
I'm looking forward to it. This is crazy. It's fun.
And then they get to ride down on the tubes like they get to be a kid again. We call it the ride and slide.
That one noise.
Sounds like
I love it.
I hope they have the paramedics out there. I don't need the fire department. I need the paramedics.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But have a safe travel to Birmingham. Keep us in touch with us this afternoon.
I will. I'll keep you updated.
All right. We love you.
All right. Love you guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
6 months I've had her crock pot. What kind of a friend am I? I will go to hell for that alone. 27 minutes after 8 o'clock on News Talk 93.1 FM. Again, David Blackman this afternoon, exploring the never-ending and, in fact, expanding, and I'm sure a lot of the conversation will be how ideologies that we went to war to free entire countries from not that many years ago are now getting elected to public office in New York and other places. That'll be among the topics this afternoon. Right now, it's the war of the roads.
Well, we have an accident still in place. Highway 31 near Hunter Loop. If you're inbound to Montgomery, that's going to be in your lanes. Delay there is possible. And a disabled vehicle at Atlanta Highway at Techna Center Drive. Traffic light to mostly moderate, really busy on I-65 and 85. Boulevards are building. Busy morning out there. Keep it here. We will keep you updated. Your future starts this fall. Trentham State Community College now enrolling for the fall of 2026. There are many courses, 2-year degrees, and certificates to choose from. Financial aid's available. Register today. Go to trenthamstate.edu for more information. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Bath Innovations. Call Bath Innovations today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
1819 News.
The Alabama Court of Criminal Appeals has reversed a conviction against a Baldwin County man who was accused of operating a business without a certain license. John Tater Harris was convicted in a circuit court back in 2024 and ended up spending 30 days in prison for operating a rental company in Gulf Shores and then starting to rent golf carts in 2022. Harris utilized the licensing that he already had in place for renting beach gear to also rent those golf carts. The Alabama Court of Criminal Appeals determined that Harris's reasoning was correct and they sided with him. Harris is also the current member of the Baldwin County Commission after winning a primary runoff election this month. Harris tells 1819 News that finally, the facts of the case have caught up with the accusations coming against him from the city. Harris said that he is grateful for the court's decision and is ready to do what the citizens of Baldwin County elected him to do. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
The Mobile County Democratic Party has chosen to withdraw one of their candidates who was running. Pamela Lafitte was going to go up against Republican primary winner Paul Burch in November. However, the Democratic Party withdrew Lafitte from the race due to her failure to meet certain requirements for that position. The party reserves the right to name a new candidate who will go up against Burch in the fall. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Bath Innovations of Alabama can replace your old bathtub with a low-step shower featuring built-in seating, secure grab bars, and slip-resistant flooring, often installed in as little as 1 day. Call Bath Innovations of Alabama today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
In today's market, one of the most misunderstood steps of buying a home is getting pre-approved. Some people avoid it because they think it means they're committing to buy right now, while others rush through it online without understanding what their purchasing power really is and the next steps in the process. Here's the truth. A pre-approval provides clarity. It tells you what you can do, not what you have to do. It helps you shop with confidence instead of guessing, and it gives you real numbers based on your finances, not estimates from an online calculator. At Alabama Home Mortgage, pre-approval is about preparation, education, and strategy. Whether you're ready to buy next month or next year, we help you understand your options so you can move forward on your timeline. And if you're not quite ready yet, that's okay. We'll help you get there because smart home ownership requires precision, not a rush decision. Let us help you prepare so when the right opportunity comes along, you're ready. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today, 334-567-4223, or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's My Alabama Home Mortgage because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
I suffered with plantar fasciitis for almost 20 years. I would try drugstore insoles and supports.
If you suffer with plantar fasciitis, we know the search for pain relief can feel like a hopeless ordeal.
I've been through surgeries, foot injections. I thought that foot pain was going to be with me for the rest of my life.
At the Good Feet store, we hear stories every day of all kinds of cheap inserts, expensive shoes, and other failed remedies people have tried that just didn't work.
I was trying all different things. Not a single one worked. And then I was driving past the Good Feet store, and I thought, why not? Give it a try. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet. Then it was like, okay, this is different. These make a difference.
I'm so glad I met Good Feet that changed my life.
Don't lose hope. Give the Good Feet store a try.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. When news happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
We wanted
We got our independence, and it's still going on today.
We signed a declaration so we'd never forget what we got.
I whipped out my quill pen and gave it my John Hancock.
Oh, yeah, we threw some tea into the harbor and got away from the Brits. So today we're gonna party like it's 1776. 1776.
It is 8:35 on News Talk 93.1 FM. Have either of you guys seen the trailer for Young Washington?
I have not seen the trailer yet. No.
I have seen it, but I have not watched it.
Okay, is it available?
It pops up frequently. The movie comes out when? Tuesday?
I think it's this week, yeah.
I'm wondering what they're doing to George, because he doesn't, he's not what you would call an action figure, an important man, but he kind of rolled with whatever life was dealing with him. And I'm wondering if they're going to turn him into something he's not.
He was really tall for that period of time when everything was.
Hey, the market's open and it's up 300. Good. Grant McDonald, 5:15 this afternoon. David
Comcast is in
Blackman.
that big split. Did you hear about that?
What?
What split?
They're splitting off NBC Universal and something else. Comcast is.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was reported this morning, like 6 a.m. or something, that they were going to be splitting that off.
How did I miss that story?
Comcast split. They announced plans to split into two independent publicly traded companies.
Huh. How would that affect NBC?
NBC Universal and Sky are one company, and then there is Comcast, which is the internet company, the tech company that will be that'll be a split there. And apparently the future, whatever the futures before the bell rang, they went massively high for that company.
7 things you should never grill. And believe it or not, you'll never guess what's number 1.
You should never grill.
No, I'm not. I'm just reading what it says. But they say you should never grill burgers.
Really?
Yeah. Their argument is the fat trips down, the outside doesn't get caramelized and you lose all the flavor.
What are you supposed to do to burgers?
Well, you could do them on a grill pad. That way the fat can't drip down between the grill bars.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of grilling burgers in a frying pan, but I've done that a few times recently, and they're good. Nothing wrong with that.
I've done it. It's been a while.
I went to Hamburger King and watched them.
Oh, yeah.
And learned some tricks of the trade.
Uh-huh.
Filet mignon. Here again, I disagree.
Don't do it on the grill?
I have a great filet mignon, and get them at Food Outlet. They're perfect. And you'll pay a lot less than you will for filet at some of the other grocery stores. I know because I reconnaissance checked the prices. Okay. I have a system. A filet generally can be cooked on 4 sides because they're cubed. You give 5 minutes at top heat to the top and bottom, the widest part, and then 4 minutes on the next 2.
I definitely do timers. I really do all the time.
And if you really want to do it right, by that point, you should have the outside should look great. Then cut a thin sliver just to make a little slit in the bottom and put that part over the flame for maybe 30 seconds to a minute. And if it isn't medium rare, you've done something wrong. Is this back up, Steve?
Yeah, he wants to talk about Washington.
Yeah. Hey buddy.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg. I got to share your sentiments about George Washington. I'm afraid of that video as well because I spent a lot of time studying the President Washington. I lived about 8 miles from Mount Vernon, and so I spent a lot of time reading up and studying. And he wasn't a superhero; he was just super smart and very, as far as the military was concerned, his idea was live to fight another day. And he was financed by Martha. Without Martha, there would have been no George Washington because she provided most of the finances and all that kept the Revolutionary War going.
Well, he kept it together when things could really fall apart. In fact, he was going to lose a lot of his enlisted men, and he pulled out his glasses. He said, "What did he say?" He said, "Excuse me, I've grown." My vision has grown weary in the service of my nation, or something like that, and all of a sudden, everybody re-enlisted.
Yeah,
he was just an amazing person.
He was an amazing man, and we owe our country to him. But I'm like you; I'm just worried about what this movie's going to do. Is it going to make him a superhero now? I don't know.
I'm like you. I've been to Mount Vernon about half a dozen times. I always get a kick out of the fact that you stand at the base of that long rolling landscape that leads up to the house. There at the base of the hill, as you're facing the house to your left, there's George and Martha. Their sarcophagi are visible behind a gate.
I forgot that part. I've been there, but I forgot that part. Yeah.
And I mean, he did all kind of inventions on this farm as well. And it's one of those things where he was very, very smart and very, very determined. But he wasn't like a George Patton or General Patton. I'm sorry, that's George, but General Patton or Andrew Jackson to me was more of a superhero kind of guy than George Washington, because Andrew Jackson, man, he hated the British and he would sacrifice his life in a heartbeat to get rid of the British.
Boy, that Christmas night attack in Camden was brilliant. Was just brilliant.
Very brilliant. I mean, his idea was hit and run. Hit them hard, and then get out of the way before they could mass their troops and just keep pecking away at them. And then, of course, Yorktown was just a genius stroke of catching the British.
Oh my gosh, how brilliant was that? Yorktown was great. Yep,
absolutely.
Love it. All right, man.
I just had to just throw my 2 cents in there.
Thank you for maintaining the high educational standards of this program.
You're the only one that can.
It's 8:41.
Rich Thomas weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Now, I'm going to tell you about some extreme heat here, but it's going to be worse other places. For instance, Nashville is under an extreme heat warning. That's serious business. Washington, D.C. is under an extreme heat watch because starting Wednesday, they're going to be above 100 degrees on the thermometer, let alone the heat index, which is going to be absolutely crazy. And if you've ever walked the streets of Washington, D.C. during extreme heat, oh my gosh. Well, our heat advisory continues in effect today and tomorrow. Sunny and very hot with 97 on the actual thermometer today and tomorrow. Heat index 105 to 110, which is serious enough. Low tonight down to about 77. Rain chances, I would say less than 20% today, more like 30 to 40% tomorrow, which is not a big deal. It's kind of standard. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, though, we're still talking about triple-digit heat indices again, with highs around 96 each day, mid-70s at night. Rain chances not zero, but I would say 20% or less Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. A little higher on the 4th of July. And right now, this morning, we're already at a heat index of 92. Temperature is 80 at 8:42.
Up next, our Morning Maroons, powered by J&J Power Sports Outdoors.
Well, we continue to be busy this morning around the area, but we are not hearing or seeing any real issues in Montgomery. Highway 31 out of Prattville. We had an accident right before Hunter Loop Road. Please use caution. There could be some slowdown there on your way into Montgomery. Interstates, boulevards busy, but no issues that we're aware of at the moment. We will keep you updated. Davis Door and Sash is your trusted source for quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit davisdoorandsashalabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
Trust is the number one reason why a patient chooses a healthcare provider. Adams Drugs has been your trusted healthcare provider since 1962 and has been voted the number one pharmacy in the River region for many years. We strive each and every day to provide you the level of health care you have come to expect from Adams Drugs. The employees at Adams Drugs take pride in developing relationships with their patients. From making sure your prescriptions are filled correctly, to getting to know you and your family's needs, and following up on any questions you may have, Adams Drugs employees deliver top-notch service. We ask you to visit us at any of our locations in Montgomery, Prattville, Wetumpka, Millbrook, and Pine Level Marbury and give us a chance to earn your business. You can find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
The premier place the River region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Shortwave, take it down, quick. What's it say? Shut up.
Just into the News Talk newsroom, a stabbing this morning on Atlanta Highway.
Perhaps near the Burger King, according to reports from off the scanner.
Okay, we may see some police activity there. Just be advised. Please go through there carefully in our Crime is Going Down city. And now the immortal Rick Astley. And then our Morning Maroon.
Got Roman candles, sparklers and spinners that spin fire. Bottle rockets shoot off like missiles. I spend a fortune every 4th of July. I want to see M80s exploding, setting off a giant flag. I am gonna blow stuff up. I am gonna make it loud. Gonna end up burning down my new tool shed. I am gonna shoot 'em high. Hope I don't lose an eye. Making bottle rockets fly over my head.
That dust cap is a little reminder that you did something stupid.
Whoops.
For using ChatGPT.
Dust cap, baby.
Dust cap, here's your phone.
Believe it or not, even after a long weekend, the volume of really solid morning room candidates. Like Friday, we had half a dozen. Today, it's been a little on the slow side. Maybe it's just been too hot to be stupid.
Maybe.
You have to allow for that possibility, but we still have, and guess what state?
I'm going to go with Florida.
Right, you are, Mr. Thomas. That would be Florida, where you have a guy on the run after trying to steal steak and brisket from a grocery store by shoving them down his pants. Here is the owner.
Big pants. I think they're like made for stealing, you know? He has them blocked at the bottom so it doesn't go through. Came over here, looked around to see if anybody was looking, and he shoved it in his pants. Ended up going across the street to Publix. One of my employees was on break and saw all the rest of the stuff that he had. Brisket, wine. Called the cops, and we got everything back. He ran off after we got the stuff back. By the time the cops got there, he was gone. But they have a good description. They have the video, and I'm sure he's on foot somewhere.
Yeah. All right, now, like I said, it's very thin this morning. We next go to the UK, where, by the way, now that people have learned that you can be air conditioned anywhere in the United States, whether you're traveling through the South, wherever you are, everything is air conditioning. Now, people are asking questions back in the UK.
Why aren't we doing that?
Yeah. Why are only government officials getting air conditioning? Figure it out. A 19-year-old, though, from the UK is admitted to deliberately pooping in a community swimming pool. He's done it over 18 times over several months. The Newcastle Emlyn swimming pool was the victim of these crimes from February of this year through May 21st. Forcing repeated closures for cleaning and safety procedures, staff reviewed hours of footage to identify the suspect. That's got to be a fun assignment. We're going to watch some videotape, see if you can spot when this brown object pops up into the water.
Remember the scene from Caddyshack?
Yes, over a Baby Ruth bar.
Yeah.
But if it's brown in the water, why take chances?
Right.
Our funds have been depleted by these incidents, and any donations or offers of financial help would be greatly appreciated, said a spokesperson for the pool. No further incidents have occurred.
18 times.
Yeah, since this individual was identified. You know what? I'm not going to stretch the soup for another one. It's one or the other.
There's the meat in the pants.
Well, yeah, there is. That's what she said.
There's meat in the pants.
But the pooping in the pool 18 times has got my attention, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have to make that the winner. And I'm glad, rather than look for something half-baked, that was it today, a slow day.
What an imbecile. What an ultra-maroon.
Who do we have on the phone?
Wetumpka Jeff.
Hey, Wetumpka Jeff, what's up?
It's from Steve Gerber and the Freedom Project. It's one of them that they've played on the Real America's Voice.
Yeah.
It is good. It's called One Nation.
Oh, okay.
It is very patriotic. It's a powerful tribute to faith, sacrifice, and hold on, let me see what the rest of it says. An enduring spirit that have defined.
If somebody could get this to me through Facebook Messenger, that would be appreciated. Be glad to play it.
What I put just Greg Budell.
Find me on Facebook and send me a
find
message.
him,
Or GregBudell at AOL.com if all you have is email.
Okay. All right.
Please do. And quickly, because we want to do it this week, feature as much of that as we can. Speaking of somebody doing a tribute to the origin of our country, Larry David's 7-part series. It's basically Larry David being Larry David, like he is in everything. But in the days of the Founding Fathers and other historical benchmarks, I know there's a skit in this series about Rosa Parks, who he's on the bus, and she gets so annoyed with him that she voluntarily goes to the back of the bus. Larry David kind of stuff.
You want to put into this Declaration of Independence, it is illegal to share an umbrella.
If it's raining, bring your own umbrella.
Don't infringe on someone else's. You forgot your umbrella? Too bad. Get wet. Live with it. Don't get somebody else wet because you're too stupid to bring your own.
Sir, after January 7th, it is illegal to wish anyone a Happy New Year.
Oh, precisely, Adam. These Happy New Years, they go on endlessly. January 20th, Happy New Year. January 25th, Happy New Year. January 31st, when does it end?
Stuff like that. I may take a look just to see. 852 on Newstalk 93.1 FM, whether it's keeping that American dream that has a beautiful lawn, if you want a little better type of product to take care of it, J&J Power Sports Outdoors carry. In fact, they are your go-to bad boy dealer here in the River region. I hear nothing but rave reviews about this entire product line, from the zero turns to the self-propels. And J&J Power Sports, I mean, when you make a purchase there, that's where you bring it for warranty work or basic maintenance. So they've got you covered. They can help you finance your purchase. So if you want a better lawn, and there's just something fun about being a bad boy, you know, that product line is a big seller. J&J Power Sports here in the River region, welcoming folks from all over the River region to make your purchase there. But they sell tons of fun too. In addition to the bad boys, mowers and lawn equipment, they have Segway side-by-sides, youth ATVs, dirt bikes, Arctic Cat ATVs. That's the best way to explore America, right there. And again, like with the Bad Boy product line, anything you purchase there can be brought back there for warranty, repair, or service, and they can help you finance your product as well. You will love Jeff and Haley Andrews. They are two solid Americans. In fact, great Americans. Jeff's a Marine Corps veteran, so they're living the dream with J&J Power Sports, located on Highway 14 in Millbrook. They have a Facebook page. To find them online, visit this address, jjpowersportsandoutdoors.com. Please mention you heard about them here. Our final traffic update. Here's Skip.
Well, if you're out on the roads, you know, light to mostly moderate early morning traffic all over the area this morning. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka looking good. City of Montgomery looking good. Highway 31 out of Prattville. Still got an accident reported being worked on Highway 31 right before Hunter Loop. Maybe a delay there, but use caution and keep it right here. We'll update you when accidents happen. Davis Door and Sash has quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit davisdoorandsashalabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up. Wendell Traffic, every Skywatch traffic.
Okay, and what was that?
I'm not sure.
Electricity. It can be a little scary. Fortunately, the folks at Crosby Electric are experts, providing complete electrical services and keeping River Region homes and businesses safe since 1967.
I hate lightning.
Crosby Electric offers whole house surge protection to protect you and your possessions.
What I hate is being without electricity.
You never have to be. Crosby is an authorized generator dealer, sales, installation, and service.
Okay, our yard is dark.
Crosby does landscaping lighting for beauty and safety, as well as security lighting for all of your property.
Am I crazy, or did that light just flicker?
I'd say both.
And Crosby offers unique technology that pinpoints electrical problems even inside your walls.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
Sleep well tonight with no electrical worries. Visit crosbyelectric.com or call 272-2085. That's 272-2085.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. Hi, this is Brendan with Royal Furniture. A big thank you to Blue Water Broadcasting for helping us launch our Alabama stores in Prattville, Montgomery, Auburn, Gadsden, Athens, Decatur, Oxford, and Florence. We appreciate your hard work and dedication. Here's to a strong partnership and even stronger results. Thanks, Blue Water.
Radio works. It's as simple as that. Call us to find out how radio can work for your business. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
Immediate. Carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Hey, people, we're gonna have quite a treat. 4th of July now, we'll blow a hole in the street. Blow it up now. Fireworks we have. Papa bought a great big bag. Boom, Independence Day is gonna be real swell. We got rockets and ladies and motor sales. He spent about $1,000. Papa bought a great big bag. 4th of July, make some noise now. Light 'em up, blowing up the whole neighborhood. Light that fuse, run away, big display. Fourth of July, gonna set off a few rockets. In the backyard, they're flying out of control. Yeah. Run, 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 it's time to run for cover. Those rockets are flying, I don't know which way they'll go. And now I'm starting to perspire, because some things are catching fire, and the flames are shooting higher, burning along. Lord have mercy, I'm burning up all of my friends. Yeah, now the situation's dire. It's a 4-alarm fire, and it's lighting up the sky, burning along, burning along, burning along. It's just a hunk of burning along, just a hunk of.
The show is over.
That concludes the presentation portion.
As we say farewell to the show,
Where did the time go? That's it. I worked really hard on this.
we shall meet again, old friend.
Bye. Goodbye. Bye.
Too good at
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
See you at 3 after Joey. Here's some...
For a new